Hi guys, my name's Leona from Super Conscious Soul, and today's video is about the Tarot de los Muertos. So yes, as you can see, it's just arrived, so I'm gonna open it and do a walkthrough with you guys. Okay. Well, it's not the best box. It's not one that you'd keep the cards in, that's for sure. What is in there? What is that? An empty box? Yeah, that's an empty box. So it says, caring for your cards. Embellish this protective embellish this box with protective and or empowering symbols. Wrap your cards in a protective cloth or deck bag. Between uses, cleanse your cards by keeping them upright in order. Smudge with sage to cleanse and re-energize your cards. Store your deck with stones or crystals that absorb negative energy, promote healing, or provide protective energy. Yeah, we got some crystals here. I love my crystals. And we've always got the selenite that I keep with my decks. But I suppose, yeah, it's a good idea, but with the symbols and stuff. But I can't see myself keeping it in that. I can't. But just in case I can't, we have a little organza bag here. So that's kind of cute. Okay, so hang on a minute. I don't see a book. Oh, wait, there's a book there. So we've got a little book here. And the cards. Get a knife. Okay. Throw that away. So the cards are a really good size. They feel really good in the hand. They feel like they can shuffle good. We've got some extra cards at the back here with some spreads on. So we got S.L. Despiluca Pyramidal. I'm going to have to Google this. I'm going to have to learn Spanish, aren't I? So we have that primordial spread or something. Primordial. Then we have the pyramid spread. And it says action for number 1, actions and events. 2, actions and events, unconscious forces and emotions, outside forces, knowledge and beliefs, possible course of action, second possible course of action, and the outcome. Okay, so in terms of the backs, they're very pretty. I like the skulls and I like the pastels. They're quite nice. So we have the Fool with his dog that's about to run into the road there. We have the Magician, and under the table he's got his little trickster skull. He's pulling strings there. We have the High Priestess. We have the Empress. I think what I like about this deck is it is very detailed. There is a lot of little symbols that you can find in there. Like she's got the roses holding her shoulders. So we have the Emperor. He's taking charge of his home office there. We have the Hierophant. We have the Lovers, which is quite sweet, even though they've both been stabbed by arrows. We have the Chariot. I like them wing things at the back. Oh, they're fishtails for the Cancer energy. We have Justice. The Hermit. He's looking a bit like Death there. Death warmed up. We have the Wheel of Fortune, which is a good take on it. I like the big penny farthing there. Or is it penny farthing? I think so. Then we have Strength. We have a Fire Eater here. It's interesting because I know a lady that breathes fire and eats fire, so that's going to continually remind me of her now, which ain't a bad thing. We have the Hanged Man, who's trying to keep his head together. He's trying not to sacrifice his head. We have... oh... 8. So is this strength? That's an unusual take on strength. We have temperance. We have the devil. We have the tower. We have the star. We have the moon, the sun, judgment, and the world. Now what I'm going to do is look at that 8 card in here. Okay, I've got to find the English bit first because it is... okay. Ah, turn it over. That side's in English. So I want to find out what card 8 was in here. Yeah, strength. Can conquer and transform the passions. The fire eater achieves his performance with the flame by gently exhaling even as he consumes the torch. A card of achievement related to the chariot, inner strength, emotional and spiritual self-control, indecision, easily swayed. Hang on a minute. Ah, justice. Is that justice then? No, that's not justice. Hang on a minute, let's make sure we've got all the cards here because something seems a little bit off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, that's justice. The Hermit. Strength is there. The sun, the moon. $13. I'm reading it as 8. Ba, ba, ba. Okay. All right, now it makes sense, but it didn't make sense because I was like, hang on a minute. That doesn't look like the death card to me. But this is card 13. And it says, it bears no name and is often called death. It signifies a powerful but natural change and marks the beginning of self-awareness. To live, one must accept that one dies. Okay. That's a very interesting take on that card. And normally the death card is one of my favourite cards. So let's run through these quickly. So we got the King of Pens. Don't know if that's swords. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Okay, so Pens is fire. So we've got the King of Fire there. The Queen of Wands. The Knight of Wands. The Page of Wands. 10 of Wands. Okay, so they're not illustrated pips. 9 of Wands. 8. 7. I'm not going to go through all the pips because... Right, so the King of Coffins is the water suit. So we have the King of Cups. the Queen of Coffins or Cups, the Knight of Coffins, the Page of Coffins, and then we have the 10 of Coffins, which is how they illustrate the pips in this bit. So let's go through. Then we have the King of Pistols, which is air. So we have the King of Swords or air, the Queen of Swords or air, the Knight, and the Page, and the 10 of Pistols. I'm not really sure about the pistol idea for air. I suppose fast like a bullet. Yeah, maybe. So then we have the non-illustrated pips for those. While I'm here, I'm just making sure we got all the cards, because sometimes when you get a new deck, they're not all there. So then we have, oh, what are we on now? Earth, sorry, yes. So we have the King of Reels, the Queen of Pentacles. This is very earthly. The Knight of Reels, the Page of Reels, and the 10 of Reels. 8, 7, 6, 7. Yeah, so now we'll have a quick look through the book. So let's look at the King of Earth, yeah? It says it's a person satisfied with their material attainment, head of an household, or success. So if it's inverted, they're an underachiever or they're not content. So yeah, it gives basic meanings. And there's a few recommended books at the back there. And then we have the Celtic cross spread. We have the pyramid spread, which was them extra cards that we had here. And what was the other one? Ah, so that Spanish must have meant Celtic cross, no? That doesn't look like a Celtic cross spread to me. Interesting. I can't find that spread, the El Despilog Primordial. So if anybody knows what that means, feel free to write underneath the video. Thank you. I am gonna Google, because I have to take some time. I like to spend some time looking at my decks. I like to understand it, especially as they are they've got different suggestions for each suit. So this is a deck that will take a little bit of getting to know, and plus because of the non-illustrated pips, you do have to really know your tarot, because there's no image there to say what that Two of Pentacles means. But it's about balancing finances, it's about juggling, it's about staying present within a situation and not going into the past, not going into the future, putting one leg in front of the other, laughing off a situation. But as they're not illustrated, if for somebody who's just started tarot, I think it would be hard. It's more like the Marseille style. It shuffles really quite good. I'm gonna do a shuffle. Yeah, that shuffles nice. I like how that shuffles. And it feels nice in my hand. The cards are not sticking together. It's a nice little deck. So, I hope you've liked the walkthrough. Take care. Stay blessed. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching.